The seeds of conspiracy. The British press, a beast forever hungry for royal intrigue, has found itself a new morsel to chew on, the potential return of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Richard Eden, a columnist known for his strident views, has boldly declared that a conspiracy is afoot within the British establishment. This supposed cabal, he posits, is actively working to orchestrate a grand reunion, bringing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle back into the fold. Eden paints a picture of hushed conversations in the corridors of Buckingham Palace, of secret plans being hatched to entice the wayward royals back to British soil. He suggests that powerful forces are at play, pulling strings behind the scenes to engineer this royal reconciliation. But why, one might ask, would the establishment want the Sussexes back after such a tumultuous departure? Eden's theory hinges on the notion that Harry and Meghan's exit has left a void in the monarchy, one that the powers that be are desperate to fill. He argues that their absence weakens the monarchy, particularly in the face of a changing world. The Sussexes, with their global appeal and modern sensibilities, were seen by some as a bridge to a younger, more diverse generation. Their departure, Eden suggests, has left the monarchy looking out of touch and struggling to maintain its relevance. The departure of Harry and Meghan, dubbed Sussexit by a breathless media, sent shockwaves through British society. It was a seismic event that continues to reverberate, exposing deep divisions within the nation. Sir Trevor MacDonald, a respected voice in British journalism, offered a poignant perspective on the issue. In his view, the loss of the Sussexes was a profound one,
I think he
not
has
just
to be,
for the royal family, but for
even
Britain
in the
and
Oprah
the
Winfrey
Commonwealth as a
interview,
whole.
which was largely
MacDonald
her,
argues
he was
that
brought
Meghan
on
in
at the
particular
end to
was never
say a
truly
few
given
things.
a fair chance.
So we saw him.
He points to the relentless scrutiny she faced from the British tabloid press, much of it laced with racist and xenophobic undertones. He suggests that the institution itself was ill-equipped to handle someone like Meghan, a biracial American woman with a successful career of her own. Instead of embracing her modernity and the fresh perspective she brought, the monarchy, he argues, retreated into its traditional shell, leaving Meghan feeling isolated and unsupported. The saga of Harry and Meghan is inevitably intertwined with the legacy of Princess Diana. James Hewitt, a figure forever linked to Diana's life, has offered his own thoughts on the matter. Hewitt, who was romantically involved with Diana during her marriage to Prince Charles, claims that the late princess would have been heartbroken by the rift between her sons. He suggests that Diana always yearned for William and Harry to remain close,
no reason to suppose that
to be a source
he's
of
against
strength
any of
and
these
support
ideas
for
that
each
he
other.
is complicit.
The current state of
with her in
affairs, with
doing
the
it,
brothers reportedly estranged and
in the way
unable to
that he
even
can
be in
It'll
the
be
same
interesting to
room
see whether
together,
he's
would have been Diana's worst nightmare, according to Hewitt. He believes that she would have done everything in her power to heal the rift, to bring her sons back together. Hewitt's intervention, while based on his personal relationship with Diana, highlights the emotional toll of the Sussexes' departure. It underscores the sense of loss and the deep-seated desire for reconciliation that permeates this royal drama. Richard Eden, never one to shy away from a bold claim, has suggested that Harry himself has made overtures about returning to royal duties. He points to a supposed incident following King Charles's cancer diagnosis, where Harry allegedly expressed a desire to temporarily resume his royal responsibilities. According to Eden, Harry's offer, motivated by a sense of familial duty and concern for his father, was ultimately rebuffed. The reasons for this rejection, Eden speculates, are shrouded in mystery, but he hints at lingering resentment within the family over the Sussexes' past actions. This claim, if true, adds another layer of complexity to the narrative. It suggests that Harry, despite his decision to step back from royal life, still feels a pull towards his former role, and is willing
he
to
was the
consider
genuine
a return,
prince.
at least
and of course, the
on a
further he
temporary
gets away
basis.
from that, he becomes
It
more
also raises questions
a man
about the
in
true
blue
nature
jeans
of the
with a
relationship
woolly hat
between
coming off
Harry
an
and the rest
airplane,
of the
or
royal family.
with a backpack on him, or
Is there still a path
whatever
for
he does.
reconciliation, or are the wounds too deep to heal? Section 5. A slimmed-down monarchy? More wishful thinking than reality? King Charles, even before ascending to the throne, had long envisioned a slimmed-down monarchy, one that focused on a smaller number of core
She
royals.
is very famous in her
This
own right.
new
She was a great deal
streamlined
more
model, it
successful,
was thought, would be more
of course, as a
cost-effective
star
and better
in her
suited
day.
to the 21st century.
You know, I
The
do think
departure of Harry and Meghan,
the one
however,
thing,
has
the
thrown
one
a
thing that
wrench
she's
into
got,
these plans.
which the others
Their
don't
absence,
have, is
according
Prince
to some
Harry.
royal watchers, has left a gaping hole in the king's vision for the future of the monarchy. Without the Sussexes to share the burden of royal duties and to appeal to a younger, more diverse audience, the slimmed-down monarchy appears to be struggling to find its footing. This, according to Eden, is why the establishment is so keen to lure the Sussexes back.
Do you feel inspired?
Their
Bless us
return,
through
he
super
argues,
thanks or
is seen
PayPal
as
at
essential for the long-term viability of the
@gmail.com.
institution.
Let's keep this joy train rolling. As the good book says in Proverbs
Section
17:22,
6,
a
Meghan's
joyful heart
ordeal,
is good
a
medicine,
different
but a
standard.
crushed spirit dries up the
While much of the
bones.
focus has
And we're
been on
serving
Harry
joy
and his
today,
relationship
people.
with his
Let's
family,
kick things off
it
with
is
our
crucial
queen,
to
the one and
acknowledge
only
the
Meghan
experiences of Meghan Markle.
Our girl is still twirling, flipping
Eden,
her hair,
in his columns,
and
often
hitting that
portrays
victory
Meghan
dance
as the
like she's
driving
auditioning
force
for
behind
dancing.
Sussexes, painting her as a demanding and manipulative figure who was never truly committed to royal life. This narrative, however, ignores the very real challenges that Meghan
With the
faced
stars
as a member of
and
the
baby
royal
she
family.
would win.
From the moment her relationship with Harry
salty
became
island
public,
had been spewing,
she was
trying
subjected
to
to an
rewrite her
onslaught of
story,
negative press
repaint her
coverage,
life and even
much of it
rename
fueled
her.
by
She
racist
stood up
and
looked them
sexist
dead in the
tropes.
eye and said,
she was
"It
held
was
to a different
always
standard
Meghan,
than other
always.
royals.
The
Her
make
every
drop
move
her.
scrutinised
Round
and
the
often
world, I mean, the
criticised.
audacity
Her
of these
American
people.
background, her
Imagine
biracial
someone
heritage and her successful career were all held against her, fueling a narrative that painted her as an outsider who didn't belong. To suggest, as Eden does, that Meghan was given a fair chance and
can
simply
tell you who
squandered
you
it
are,
is
like
to
you
ignore
don't
the
know your
very
own
real
name. They really
prejudice
sat
and
there
discrimination
with their
she
crumpets
faced.
and passive aggression, trying to convince the world that Meghan changed
Section
her identity
7,
to fit into their
the
outdated
paradox of
fairy
Eden.
tale.
But can both
No,
narratives be true?
Meghan stayed
Richard
Meghan,
Eden's
and that's why
pronouncements
she
about the
shines.
Sussexes
She didn't
often
need to
seem to
change a
contradict
thing because
themselves. On the one hand, he claims that the establishment is desperately trying to bring them back into the fold. On the other hand, he suggests that
walking
Harry
the
and
truth
Meghan
with
are
grace
themselves
and
desperate
elegance.
to return,
The light
clinging
just
to their royal
follows you.
titles and seeking
And let
to
me tell you,
profit from
Meghan's
their
light is so
association
bright.
with the monarchy.
William's hairline
This
saw it
paradox
and ran for
highlights
cover.
the often convoluted
But,
nature of royal
the
reporting,
jealousy, the
where
bitterness.
speculation
William
and
and
rumour
Kate have
often
been
trump
working
fact.
overtime, practically
It also
moonlighting
raises
as eclipse
questions about the
consultant,
motivations
trying to block
behind
Meghan.
Eden's own pronouncements. Is he genuinely seeking to expose a hidden truth, or is he simply peddling sensationalist gossip to sell newspapers?
Glow.
The answer,
You would think
perhaps,
they'd have their hands full
lies
with,
somewhere in between.
actual royal duties.
The
but
reality
nope.
is that no one
Their
outside of
full-time
the
job
royal
seems to
family
be Meghan's
and their
unofficial
closest
PR
confidants
team, working
truly
harder than
knows
the Palace
the
staff
full
ever
story.
did.
What
And
is
speaking
clear,
of working
however,
hard,
is
let's
that
talk
the
about the
Sussex
number one
saga is far
employee
from
of the
over.
Protect William at All Costs campaign, Jason KN.
Section
William's
8,
top-tier gold medal
Beyond the
winning
Palace Walls, the Sussexes' success story. While Richard Eden and others may speculate about the Sussexes' supposed desire to return to royal life,
bootlicker.
the couple themselves
This
seem to
man's
be thriving in
dedication
their
is
new roles.
unmatched.
They
If
have
there was
established
an Olympic
themselves
event
as
for
successful
sycophancy,
entrepreneurs,
Jason would
launching
take
their
gold,
own production
silver, and
company and
bronze.
signing lucrative
And what does
deals
he do with this
streaming
undying
giants
loyalty?
like Netflix and
He
Spotify.
hops on interviews,
They have
throwing
also
out
become
snarky
vocal
comments like
advocates
it's
for
his side
causes they are
hustle.
passionate about,
Jason had the nerve
using their
the
platform to speak out on issues like mental health, climate change, and social justice. Their success, both financially and in terms of their public profile, suggests that they do not need the royal family to thrive.
Audacity.
In
To
fact,
say that the
their
hardest
decision
thing
to
William
step
ever
back
faced
from royal
was
life seems
dealing
to have
with
empowered
Kate's
them to
illness.
forge their own path.
Now, don't get me wrong.
and to use their
Illness is
voices
no
in a way
joke,
that was
and we
not
wish Kate
possible
the very
before.
best. But
This
let's take a
reality
moment here.
undermines the
The
narrative,
hardest thing William faced,
often pushed by the
not
British
Kate.
tabloid press, that the Sussexes are lost souls, adrift without the monarchy to guide them.
The woman actually dealing with the illness, not King Charles, who's
Section
out here
9,
doing double duty
the
while
enduring
managing his own
fixation.
health.
Why the
But
media
William-
can't let go.
William,
The
who
British media's obsession with the Sussexes
What?
shows no signs
lift
of
a
abating.
tissue,
Every
sip
move they
some
make,
lukewarm
every word
tea,
they
be
utter
present.
is scrutinised,
The way they
analysed
frame
and
his
often
struggles.
twisted to fit a pre-existing
think he was out-
narrative. This relentless focus on the Sussexes, even years after their departure from royal life, speaks to a broader cultural anxiety about the monarchy and its place in modern Britain. And I, for one,
The
am
Sussexes,
exhausted with their willingness
and while
to
William
challenge
and Kate are
convention
playing
and
the
to
world's
speak their
tiniest
truth,
violin,
represent a threat
Meghan is out here
to the
securing
carefully
Netflix
constructed
deals,
image of the
building
royal
her
family.
empire,
and
Their very
serving looks
existence
while
challenges
doing it.
the status quo.
She's not just surviving,
forcing the
she's
monarchy to
thriving.
confront uncomfortable questions about its relevance in the 21st century. It is this underlying anxiety, perhaps, that fuels the media's
living her
enduring
best life
fixation
in
on the
Montecito,
Sussexes,
with a husband who
They are
adores
a
her
constant
and two
reminder
beautiful
that the
children,
world is
and these
changing,
people are still
and
stuck
the monarchy,
on making her
whether
the
it
villain
likes
in
it
their
or not,
story.
must change
But
with it.
guess what? Meghan didn't come to play.